Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, HollywoodShono here, about to give you another WWE Mayhem video. And in this video, we're going to be doing the Sampler Pro event. We're going to be starting this Sampler Pro event with a title match, just because we can. So we're going to start and quickly clean up Brock Lesnar, and you see the roster that we're using here is basically just to give Ric Flair more damage, as Ric Flair can heal on special. Now, it's up for debate which signature or which passive ability is the best. I think that being able to heal is really powerful. Obviously, being able to heal on grapples is overpowered and busted. But from what I've seen, being able to heal on a signature is really strong. Being able to gain energy on a signature is strong. Being able to gain energy from a parry is really strong as well. Now, I've had some issues with the webcam. I'm not really sure what is going on with the webcam, so if you see the right corner image go out, don't worry. What matters is the gameplay, not what is actually in the top right corner. So to start off, we're going to hit Brock Lesnar right in the dick. And this will put him away and give us that sweet title match.
Well, that's it. He's done.
So Brock Lesnar goes down, and we're going to take the title. There's obviously a ridiculous amount of light going in, as I see the camera trying to process the light and having a lot of issues. So we're going to get 15 gold as we've already completed the sampler. So here is the weekly Sampler Pro event. We have 10 hours left to do it. And I wanted to do this video before the event actually expired. So you can see the rewards are pretty bad for completing this on the first difficulty. 100 premium keys, 150 2-star keys, 450 event keys, and 10 gold. They really should just keep the premium star and event keys. Like, repeat that. And then you get premium event 2-star keys, and superstar, you get a whopping 50 3-star keys, 200 premium keys, and 30 gold. So we're going to run through all three difficulties. It's probably going to take about 40-45 minutes. And we're going to get it. So we're going to use this team with Ric Flair as the primary. So the weekly Sampler Pro, as you can see, starts off with 3 stars. This is basically the superstar difficulty of a lot of events. It does not seem that hard at all, with a Royal Rumble match thrown in there. So we're going to start off against Kevin Nash. So we're going to try to do this as best as we can without healing, only using Ric Flair.
A capacity crowd is here tonight.
And if we need to heal, we can evaluate that as we go. We're trying to get the grab on Kevin Nash just so we can set up a sleeper hold elimination.
Rejected.
We're going to get that off, and Kevin Nash is going to go down.
Oh, looks like he's struggling.
No problem whatsoever. He's going to tap and snap like a little bitch. Let's see if we can close this window to get rid of the light. There's a lot of light coming in. Alright. Now our lighting situation should be fine. So you get the bonus resources for completing the Sampler on Pro, which is actually pretty good. So I don't know if it's supposed to be like that on all difficulties, but you can really appreciate that. So in our second fight, we're going up against Jinder Mahal. So I think that the camera was processing too much light, and that's why it was having trouble working. Bring out the vertical suplex on Sheikh Ahmed Habibi, also known as Jinder Mahal. We are going to be able to heal up from it. And as you can see, Ric Flair is healing up. I want to hit Jinder Mahal right in the dick. Ric Flair back to full health.
To the face.
And there you have it. Jinder Mahal easily eliminated. 4,192 damage for the victory in the second matchup. He wasn't going to kick out. Why would you kick out after you get hit so hard in the dick? Like, Vince McMahon would be proud of you if you got hit in the balls that hard. So we have 27 minutes to actually finish Superstar difficulty. These fights are going to get harder once we get into medium difficulty. So we're going to probably lose our title match halfway through Superstar. But again, I wanted to show this off in its entirety with a title match because this event is going away. And I would like to see a weekly repeatable sampler that just rewards you for playing well. We're going to hit Rusev in the dick.
To the face.
Because if you're playing as Ric Flair, you need to hit everybody in the dick as much as possible. Common sense. Rusev is not going to be able to kick out. That's another pin for Flair. That's our 4th victory. 3rd one in the easy difficulty of the Sampler Pro. No problem whatsoever. It kind of feels like some of the weaker events on Superstar difficulty, to be honest with you, so far. But I'm sure that with the Superstar difficulty, we're going to be fighting high-level 4-star. So KANE is at 1072, and he's basically like a maxed out 2-star or a 3-star at rank 3. So this is not going to be a hard fight. We are in the elimination chamber, which means Flair will not be hitting him in the balls. Let's take advantage. Let's get the diving crossbody out and heal up. KANE is going to miss. We dodged that attack, so we're back to full health. And we're going to have to lariat put KANE at 0. We're basically at full health.
He's just gone berserk. Oh, it's poetry in motion. That's it. He's done.
But yeah, no problem whatsoever dealing with KANE. And yeah, the advantages of Ric Flair having a heal are huge. Because if the opponent is having to counter you with reversals, and yeah, we took no damage from that because we parried. Batista's up next.
We're off to a winning start.
So we have a minute to get to 2 bars.
Ooh, that
We're going to parry that. We should be at 2 bars after this. So let's parry. And we're going to get rid of Batista with 44 seconds to go. Who misses when you used to be able to see like 300,000 damage? That was hilarious. Also, a big shout out to Ryan Sandys, who actually started playing WWE Mayhem. I can't wait to see his roster evolve. If you guys don't know who that is, he's one of my coworkers. So great to have him playing this game. Next up on our list, we have Braun Strowman, who I really want to rupture his balls. Hopefully he ruptures Roman Reigns' balls at SummerSlam too. I would really appreciate that if Braun Strowman could do that for the WWE Universe. But Braun Strowman is going to get a couple lucky shots in. We're not quite at a super move. There we go.
Oh, it's not enough.
Braun Strowman's going to get hit in the dick.
Ooh, to the face.
In the words of Matt Hardy, delete, delete, delete.
Oh, he's taking him downtown.
He will no longer need a condom after this match. Braun Strowman eliminated. Ric Flair is the eater of balls. 23 minutes and 48 seconds left to go in the title match. We have plenty of time, and we're a good portion through the easy difficulty. Now we're going to start running into 4 stars and pretty much maxed out 3 stars almost. We're about a couple hundred stat points off from being maxed.
Here we go.
Well, Shawn Michaels, we don't want to grab. If we can get to 2 bars, reversal is worth it. Figure 4 leg lock, definitely worth it. We can probably make Shawn Michaels tap out right here.
He is barely holding on.
Easily, no problem. Look at that, 24-12, and it wasn't even halfway done. Flair can do a lot of damage. So, easy sampler difficulty is no problem whatsoever. Now, I really like that the title match actually gives you additional rewards. And if that's true with Superstar difficulty, I'm a huge fan. So now we have Shane McMahon, 5,700 health, and we can't grab Shane McMahon either, but we can rupture his nuts. So let's see if we can try to pull that off as well. There's a precision dodge, which means he'll get more critical hit chance, but blocked attacks and parried attacks cannot crit at all. We have a figure 4 leg lock available. Let's get that and try to put Shane away early.
Let's see him get out of this
or hit him in the dick very soon.
Just how much pain can one man withstand?
He is in danger. 38-10. Shane McMahon quickly taps out. That submission does ridiculous damage. So we got away with not grappling by just figure 4 leg locking him. Now we're going to get some cash. We got Mankind up next. Mankind's actually pretty easy to do. It's 6,000 health. And this is on the first difficulty. So the sampler might appear hard. It's not really. If you know how to play the game, if you know how to do your specials, like now we're going to do a diving crossbody, Ric Flair is going to go back to full health. Mankind takes a lot of damage. And Mankind is nowhere near 1 bar. We're going to get right up there with KANE does, even blocking, which is weird. So as you can see, we're back to full health. We're off a vertical suplex. Mankind's going to be set to 0. So don't be alerted about the power level of these characters. if you have a high-level maxed out 4-star, you're still going to obliterate him pretty quickly, as Mankind is going to get pinned. And we're not actually taking that long on these fights. But again, it is the first difficulty. We'll have to see how Superstar holds out once these guys are at like 2,500 to 3,000 power. But I like that they're doing a repeatable event once you clear them all out. So Seth Rollins is the boss, and Ric Flair does have the advantage. Seth Rollins has less health than Mankind does because Mankind is a tank with no damage. So he tried to showboat early on. Seth Rollins taking a beating. Now, keep in mind, you cannot actually kick out of submission. So we got Seth Rollins down low, and we're in figure 4 leg lock range. Seth Rollins is going to tap out. Normally, in low health situations, you get one chance to kick out with a submission. You don't even get that one chance. So Ric Flair making quick work of Seth Rollins, and first difficulty is already completed with over 20 minutes left to go. So we're going to get really bad rewards. Obviously, the biggest reward is 100 premium keys here, but we do get a couple 2-star keys if you want to get those overdrives for Macho Man or the like. So Weekly Sampler Pro starts with the entry-level 4 stars, and going up to about 1,600, 2,000 is Shinsuke, but Shinsuke is of a class disadvantage for Ric Flair. So you can see the entry level is around 4,700. And I suspect in the Superstar difficulty, we're going to be fighting near maxed out 4 stars right from the beginning. But Ric Flair himself is also pretty much a maxed out 4-star. I need like 20 more levels and he'll be completely maxed out. Kalisto's going to get hit in the dick and sent immediately to 0 because that's a reversal.
To the face.
Now, as you guys know, Ric Flair did used to have a healing on Signature, but it did not work. And now that it works, it's amazing. Kalisto gets put down from one dick shot. No problem whatsoever beating him up. So it looks like we're going to be able to do the Superstar difficulty with a decent amount of our title match left. We got Big E up next at about 4,900 health.
A capacity crowd is here tonight.
Now again, I would like to apologize for getting this video out late and not on the first day. I have had a pretty busy week, and I obviously did get behind on YouTube videos a little bit. And I partially blame that to Octopath. Part of it because I just don't feel like, you know, dealing with YouTube videos when I'm streaming.
To the face.
But yeah, we do have the sampler video, and I did want to clear all 3 difficulties because you guys seem to really enjoy when I clear all of these battles. As Big E gets his balls ruptured for the victory. So I believe that's our second matchup completed in the Weekly Sampler Pro. Next up, we have Big Ass. Big Ass, the first casualty being removed from the game. And I'm pretty sure that, or from the WWE, and I'm pretty sure Brock Lesnar is going to be number 2, but we'll have to see. Wouldn't it be something if Brock Lesnar retained against Roman Reigns and somehow stopped Braun Strowman from cashing in? That would be ridiculous. Obviously, if Kevin Owens gets the cash in, he ain't going to win it. Unless he's dirty-handed, but we'll have to see. I think it's a little bit early to heal. And I really want to hit Mr. Soft right in the dick. Now, if he gets up from this, then I'll work towards 1 bar and pull off a heel, but more than likely, Big Ass is going to get ruptured. Yes, sir. 52-41, and he's going to get pinned. No chance of kicking out.
Nicely done.
And at 5,200 health, you are definitely not getting up. Alright, so we have $100 again. Now we have a Royal Rumble match. These can end pretty quickly. Going up against Mankind. Around the same stats as he had in the first difficulty, but Royal Rumbles, Mankind does not shine very well because he is a slower striker to my knowledge. I don't play with Mankind, so I'm not too certain. So we're going to go off the toss out. Mankind quickly eliminated with 48 seconds ago. He lasted 2 seconds less than Batista did, if you guys remember from the easy difficulty. All right, next up we have Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt can heal on signatures, but at 5,000 health, if he takes a shot to the balls, he's going to get knocked out as well.
We're off.
So we want to try to beat Bray Wyatt to a bar so we can heal up a little bit. There we go. Sleeper hold is probably not going to heal, but we'll have to see. He is going to take significant damage. Not quite as much as a figure 4. But you can see that meter going super quick. Wow, that did 4,408 damage. Barely tapped or survived. So let's get out the vertical suplex. If he kicks out, let's let him kick out so we can get that heal.
I've seen it all tonight.
No, he's not going to be able to kick out. So Bray Wyatt eliminated.
He's not going anywhere.
Submission moves do not heal. Smash moves do not heal. So keep that in mind. Obviously, smash moves are signatures, but you cannot heal off submission moves. I think you can heal off no DQ moves. So next up on the list, we have Sheamus, also known as the greasy, nasty, ugly Ronald McDonald that you find in a Cracker Jack box. And he is a member of the bar, if anybody's wondering. Not only is he a member of the bar, but he is the bar. This is going to do significant damage to Sheamus as well. Will it be enough to make him tap out? We haven't done that much damage to him, but you can see his health quickly dwindling. Already 3,500 damage, 3820. He's basically one grab away from getting knocked out. So we're going to try the same thing again that we did with Bray Wyatt. We're going to parry that one.
Oh, it's not enough.
So let's just wait. A lot of health to go through. Really off the diving crossbody. If he kicks out, we're going to let him kick out.
I can't watch this.
He also will not kick out. Sometimes the people at 0 health do kick out. I don't know what the issue of that is. But I also find that those fights seem to have harder AI too. So I don't know if there's like a bug in the way that characters are coded into events, why they kick out above 0 health. But it's been like that for about 6 months. It's not a big deal. And in the case of getting off a heel on a signature, it's actually better that they kick out, but we'll have to see. Now, Finn Balor can be a problem if he parries. If he parries, I don't like him. Belly to back suplex is going to get off a heel. For some reason, Ric Flair is back to full health. So I'm wondering if the sleeper hold did heal him and just didn't the first time. Because I know that we had a chunk of health gone. And he's going to overrun, but we have a bar, so that's less useful. He's going to grab us, bring off the submission move and the signature, and put him away easily. You can't overrun when you're tapping out. And that's another victory for Ric Flair. No problem at all so far in the second difficulty. But we've actually gained health since Sheamus. Still 13 minutes on our title match, but we're pretty much done with the second difficulty. We have like 3 or 4 fights left to go. We have 4 fights left to go, so we'll have about 9 minutes left on the title match. Now we have Xavier Woods. Kofi Kingston has a little bit more health. Xavier Woods obviously weaker on the power level.
And there's the bell.
So it's going to be a quick tag because Kofi Kingston has a lot more health. We don't actually need to worry about doing a special to get more health. We just need to worry about hitting Kofi in the balls. We are going to reverse the 1-bar signature move because Kofi might actually tap out. He is a technician, and this is going to do heavy damage to Kofi. 2,600, over halfway done. So the submission's doing over 5,500 damage, and he's going to tap out. That's insane. Maxed out Flair can basically make you tap out instantly. And imagine with overdrives how much damage it can do. That's ridiculous. That's a lot of damage from Flair. So yeah, pretty good character. I am definitely not upset about investing in him. Next up, we have Kevin Nash, 1,864 power, 6,336 health. And you can see Flair barely taking 300 damage because of healing on signatures. And yes, healing in this game is really powerful, especially because limited characters have it. A lot of the wild cards do, and a lot of the showmen do, but technicians also gain energy, as do high flyers. We're going to hit Kevin Nash in the dick, and this should put him at a low health pit. It's not a reversal, so it's going to do less damage, but it should still do a lot. 4192 with a critical. Kevin Nash has almost 0 health. This should be an easy pit. Yes, it is. So we've won every fight in the second difficulty without many problems. I'm sure that if I made a video on this, just streaming sampler, you guys might be entertained by how easy Flair makes it. We'll have to see, though. So we still have 11 minutes in our title match. We have a couple fights to go. We have KANE and Shinsuke Nakamura. Flair has only taken 400 damage, so I don't think I even need to really worry about healing. Especially with two guys left. And KANE is not that hard to deal with. Like Mankind, he's pretty easy to deal with. We're going to just keep parrying him. We are in our figure 4 leg lock, so I welcome him trying to do a signature. In fact, we're going to start grabbing. There's the reversal. Let's get off the figure 4 and get rid of him. It's not a class advantage. It's wild card versus wild card, but this should still eradicate KANE. Not even halfway done. 3,176 damage. That's insane with a reversal. As reversals cause you to do 25% more damage. So you always want to try to grab somebody when you have the power advantage and force a reversal, except in cases where you get energy gain on signatures like Toy Sami Zayn or Jimmy Uso or AJ Styles. So in the final matchup of the second difficulty, we have a Shinsuke Nakamura, 6,814 health, and he's got a lot less damage. Again, if we have the option for a figure 4 leg lock, we're going to take it because it's going to eradicate Shinsuke basically with one submission move. He's going to try to showboat. That's not going to work. Vertical suplex is an option. There's the figure 4. So we want to try to get him to reverse. And that'll just put him away. But if we get him down, now I think we can just parry and get rid of him. There it is. So he's done. Shinsuke Nakamura has no chance of getting out.
He's going for a submission. Oh, looks like he's struggling.
Yeah, he's going to snap quickly. Flair barely taking any damage in the second difficulty. Now, keep in mind, my Flair is ranked 5. Your mileage may vary. Still have 9 minutes on the title match, so we can get a decent chunk of Superstar done. Probably at least 6 or 7 matches. And there's the rewards for the second difficulty. 150 premium keys. Now, we're on the Superstar difficulty. And recommended power 3,000. So we don't have maxed out 4 stars. They're around mid-range. But once you get to the end, you are going to be fighting maxed out 4 stars with The Rock. Pretty close to maxed out. I'd say not quite though. So in the first matchup, we have a Daniel Bryan with half the damage that we do. And about 1,500 less health. But again, it's all about just putting the pressure on these guys. Don't let them get off any combos.
Such technique.
We're going to get lucky there with a shot. But we're at 3 bars. He's at 2. Now is where we're going to try to reverse him. He's going to go off some shots. So the point of reversing is the fact that you're just going to do more damage with it. Daniel Bryan's going to get hit in the dick. It's also very important in versus to just let the opponent reverse you. Because every time the AI is going to do it, and they're just going to kill themselves. 6,299 damage on that shot. Daniel Bryan is not going to be able to kick out as much as he wanted to. His balls hurt him too much. Could have been from Brie Bella. I'm not really sure. We still have 8 minutes left on the title match. We can definitely get 5 or 6 more fights in. And these ones are going to do more. Now, I'm also curious that once we actually get the title match completed, are we going to be able to keep getting the increased rewards like you see right there, because that's going to be great for farming. And at 30 gold, you can do the sampler basically infinite and not spend any gold. So great idea by Reliance Games adding in the sampler. I haven't counted the energy, but I know the regular sampler is 28 energy on Superstar difficulty. So if they mirrored that, really good. KANE is going to get tossed out in 45 seconds left to go. So he lasted 1 second longer than Mankind, but a second less than Batista. All right, next up we have Seth Rollins. We have an advantage, and we're only down about 800 health. So it's my discretion if I want to heal. I probably do. However, Seth Rollins does have parry energy gains. We have to keep that in mind. He's going to showboat. We have a sleeper hold available. We have the figure 4 leg lock available. He is at 1 bar. Let's see if we can get him to reverse. That's going to do massive damage. Parry, but he did not gain energy. There he goes.
Look at this.
I welcome a reversal because he's not going to be able to reverse again. And Seth Rollins is going to tap out.
He is barely holding on.
Yeah, this is not the fight that you want to be doing.
Nobody
One bar
gets up from
special
that.
moves. Do it on the next fight. Do not try to manipulate energy gain against people that can parry. You're going to get lit up real quick if you try that. So there we quickly dispatched of Seth Rollins, but we did not heal up on purpose because that was not the right time to do it. Now we have Kevin Owens and Ric Flair, and these are almost maxed out. They're about the same power level as me, a little bit less. So here we probably do want Kevin Owens to tag out to Ric Flair, but we do not want to do special moves until Kevin Owens is out, because he has that energy gain on parry as well, which is devastating. We probably should get off one now, though, because Kevin Owens has no power, and he's probably going to want to tag out here. So let's let him tag out. This will burn his energy, and it'll give us time to heal up with my flare. So his flare is just doing nothing, hitting air. And we have the power advantage again. We're basically higher health than we started at. So I need him to reverse. And he does. So Flair is going to be at critical health. I don't think this is going to be enough to tap him out at about 5,500 health. But we'll have to see.
Just how much pain can one man withstand?
Oh yeah, that's easy enough. 55-28. Flair goes down. And we had more health than we started the fight with. Because of Ric Flair's heal, which heals for 1,500 to 2,000. I believe it's pretty good. I've beaten ridiculous fights with Flair by himself. Next up, we have AJ Styles, 7,000 health, 700 damage. Definitely a lot weaker than my Flair, who has over 1,200. The combination I'm using is a 3-star Steve Austin, 3-star Shawn Michaels that give 35% damage to himself. Then we have a Toy Sting, and we also have a 3-star Sting, so we're getting a good 70% damage. AJ Styles is going to get hit in the dick, and this should put him at critical life. No reason to wait for a reversal. But we'll have to see, because if not, he can energy gain, which is really bad. That is enough to pin him. Let's see if that's enough to put him away. Yes, it is, because that meter is going to go slow. Down goes AJ Styles. We took minimal damage. So is Superstar difficulty sampler hard? No, the AI seems pretty dumb. So we do have an advantage there. While the stats might be evident that it's like a rank 4-star, they sure as hell don't fight like it. We got Randy Orton up next. He's level 8 of 50. And he is rank 5. So he's basically around where Flair is. But as you know, the last rank does have 50 levels. And you get over 1,000 health and over 100 damage just from the last rank. My Flair is like rank 20, I think. Rank 20 out of 50. So it's a good fight to heal up. We're actually at 2 bars, so let's do that. Let's heal up on Randy Orton. We still have the power advantage. And I welcome him trying to reverse me or do a special and just knock himself out. Bring out the vertical suplex. Randy Orton will get sent to 0, and Ric Flair back to full health. No problem at all.
Taking him downtown. I have seen it all tonight. Nicely done.
So far, we'd have 0 issues at all with Weekly Sampler Pro. Kind of makes me wish I did a video earlier just to show my dominance. Still have 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on the title match, so it's going to fade away before we get to the end. But we're at the tag match, so we're actually not that far off. There are 5 fights left to go, so we should be able to get rid of this one. Now, this fight means do not grab. They have 7,500 health. You have to reverse them, and you have to get the power advantage, because both of them will heal up if you grab it. Now, you could trigger a reversal. It's probably not the best idea, but you definitely want to have the power advantage. Oh, man, we shouldn't have done that. We're going to take some damage from Shawn. Texas Power Driver on Flair. That's going to hit for a lot. That was a big mistake.
Oh, it's not enough.
And we're stunned, but the tag out's going to stop the stun.
Rejected.
So we're going to have to heal back up. So let's do this. Get off our own elbow drop.
Such technique.
Not quite at 1 bar, so we're going to be able to heal over it.
Caught him off guard. It's not enough.
We need to get to 3 bars before Savage does. We are going to be able to hit him in the dick. So that's very important. So we did take a lot of damage from the Texas pile driver, but we healed about half of it back up. So we're still in decent shape. Macho Man is going to get sent to 0, and that is enough to pin him. So after a sloppy reversal, we were able to recover. That's the most dangerous thing about dealing with 2 showmen is that you can't grapple them. Because they'll just take the damage, heal up a ridiculous amount, and then just going to take longer to beat them. Next up, we have a Roman Reigns, who is level 19 out of 50. My Flair is only level 10, so he does have a slight health advantage, but a lot less damage because of my team synergy. And Roman Reigns usually is a pain in the butt to deal with, but we'll have to see. The AI in this mode does not seem very hard.
Went for it.
So we're at 2 bars. He's at 2 bars as well, but now we're at 3. So now we can start grabbing. He is at 3, however. And this is where Roman Reigns is a pain in the ass.
Heavens to Betsy. Ooh, wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of that.
He's going to do that. We're going to hit him in the dick. This should put him down to critical life.
Ooh, to the face.
Yes, Roman Reigns is definitely one of the more annoying people to deal with. Usually what I found in versus, if I ever go up against a Roman Reigns, the AI is like ridiculously hard. There's a couple other people that it feels like. How do you guys feel about that? Do you guys feel that Roman Reigns usually has ridiculously annoying AI? Or is it just me? Alright, so we're going to get some money here. Next up, we have Undertaker. And then we have Brock Lesnar, and then we have The Rock. So we're going to be spending 6 more energy. So let's go use 3. And let's get The Undertaker. So we have a disadvantage, and we're actually going to do as much damage as Undertaker, but he's got more health. The problem with this fight is, how do we heal the damage that we took from Roman Reigns? Because we took a lot.
Bring on the mayhem.
We're going to do less damage than The Undertaker. He's going to do more. He is at 1 bar, but it's going to fizzle out. We're going to go off the diving cross body and try to heal back over half health.
Went for it.
Okay. We healed pretty good there.
Not enough.
He's at 2 bars.
Oh, such technique.
That's probably a mistake because he can reverse into a 2-bar move, but we can heal some damage up.
Goodness.
So Tombstone Padre is going to put us by the F. Yeah, it does. By the C, actually.
Heard all around the world.
But now we have the 2-bar advantage of where we can heal up. So sometimes taking damage to heal it up is okay.
Caught him off guard.
Let's get off the diving chair smash.
A boop a loop a loop bam boom.
This should trigger a heal.
Come on.
Yes, it does.
It's not enough. It went
Let's
for
do
it.
another one.
We know what's coming.
Now is when we make our comeback. Flair almost at half health. Undertaker's going to get pinned, but we're not going to let him. We're going to let him kick out because we want to heal again.
Inconceivable. Rejected. That took him by surprise. Rejected.
All right, so another signature, and you can see we're almost back to full health after 2 signatures.
That was dirty.
And Undertaker is going to kick out. Let's let him and hit him in the balls because I want that heal.
Ooh, that caught him off guard.
You guys could see how powerful healing on special moves is. Ric Flair basically back to full health, missing like 100 health. He took a heavy damage Tombstone Pile Driver, which almost took off half of his health. Undertaker is down. Ric Flair almost back to full health. So yeah, definitely an amazing 4-star character. I am definitely happy I invested in him. This fight proves it. Alright, so next up we have a Brock Lesnar who has 500 more health but about 400 less damage. Also at rank 5, he's probably like level 22 or 23.
And here we go.
Brock Lesnar with a shot on Flair.
It's not enough.
Flair parries that one.
Went for it.
Brock Lesnar tried to take it to Ric Flair. That's not working. He's going to just jab away into a parry. A lot of the powerhouses are pretty easy to parry. Now we want to start grabbing at 3 bars. There's the reversal. Brock Lesnar is going to get hit in the dick.
Just reverse the reversal. Ooh, to the face.
And that sends him to 0. Will Brock Lesnar kick out? Yes, he does. But he's going to go down.
Good night.
All right, and for the title match, we have The Rock. So he's level 30, 2,731 power, 7,888 health, 814 damage. So, yeah, you're getting mid-range 4 stars. It's not even a maxed out 4 star. So, a tier 4 weight for 475 gold and 203 star keys is definitely not worth it. I wish their offers were a little bit more respectable in price. That is definitely a ripoff. 99% of offers suck, unless you get like a random 4-star key offer for like 200 to 300 gold. With some tier 4 weights thrown in there. Those are like the best offers.
What's this?
So we're going to have to play The Rock a little bit slow here.
Incredible reaction.
We need to have the energy advantage. There we go.
Look at this.
So if he uses a 2-bar signature, he's dead. Now he's got a 3-bar move. I don't think he's going to do a special move. He's going to wait for us to do one. So let's not let him do that.
It's not enough.
We could, however, try and let him get under 3 bars and then hit him in the balls. We could just stall him out like this. Against a showboat, you have to play like this. It's annoying, but it's the best way to deal with them. Because they will just continuously heal up from charge. And I think 4-star Rock also has that. 2 and 3-star do not. Just like 2-star Ultimate Warrior does not. All levels of Macho Man, however, do.
No one can touch him.
So let's get him to a low health stun.
Such technique.
And then we'll just make him tap out with a figure 4 leg lock.
It's not enough.
He's basically at 0. As you can see, he's not doing a signature because he knows he's dead. Let's get off the figure 4 and put him away.
We know what's coming.
And that's going to be a victory in the sample.
Nobody gets up from that.
So there you have it. Ric Flair able to do the Sampler Pro without really that many problems at all. We ran into a couple hiccups with Roman Reigns and The Rock, but other than that, even if we took a lot of damage, like for example against Undertaker, we were able to just heal the damage. And that's very important. So, weekly Sampler Pro completed, no problem at all. And for curiosity's sake, you do not get any rewards other than gold. Now, if you're doing normal difficulty, that's going to be the difficulty you're going to want to farm if you're trying to farm gold. So you'd probably do a Superstar Normal. That way you keep your title match. So you do the matches in Superstar, it's about 15 minutes. Normal is about 10 minutes. And that's probably your optimal farming situation. Because if you're doing this one, you're not going to be able to farm any gold. You're going to be able to farm like 5-6 gold doing normal difficulty. And beginner is not worth farming gold for. So we're going to go into the Sampler Pro, and you can see that you only get the title bonus rewards once. So you only get the materials doing it the first time, so it's not worth doing. If you like this video, completing all 3 difficulties of the weekly Sampler Pro, which did not seem that hard to me, please give this video a like rating, comment, subscribe, share this video amongst your friends, and as a favorite, check out my other WWE Mayhem videos playlist, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch, which are all HollywoodShono. My Instagram, which is HollywoodShono's God. And is there another event that you guys want me to do? For example, the Hall of Fame pay-per-view. Leave your comments down below. We've already completed Superstar of the Unstoppable Giant. Have a wonderful day, kids.
www.youtube.com/HollywoodShono. Subscribe, bitches!